Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another scripting tutorial. This is part 2 of the Team Change GUI. If you have not watched part 1, then you should go watch that because this part will not make sense. I am not going to really explain anything I've done in the last episode. I basically added I added a folder. I basically added the gear folder. I added some remote functions. I added some scripts, but you have to watch the last episode to get everything, to understand everything, how everything works. Otherwise, this script will not work. So check out the last video, part 1. Link is in the description. So in this episode, we will finish this Team Change GUI by adding a by scripting the confirm prison button and by scripting the change teams buttons. So we can start off with the prisoner button, which, by the way, guys, I'm recording this the second after I recorded part 1. So this is yeah, whatever. So now we could start off with local config equals script.parent.parent.parent.config, and then local plr equals game.players.localplayer, and then we want to do local remote, which is game.replicated.storage.team prison this time. So now we could continue on with script.parent.mouse button one click connect function. So basically this is detects whenever you click. So now we'll basically add a note basically saying this is the main part, and I will do remote fire server, and then we want to do script.parent.parent.script.parent.parent.visible equals false. Then we want to do script.parent.parent.parent.team change teams.visible equals true. Then we want to do script.parent.visible equals false. And then we want to do plr.character.humanoid.walkspeed equals spawn speed dot value. I'm sorry, in this config you want to do config dot prison config, my bad. Then you want to do game dot workspace dot current camera dot camera type equals custom. So that is the main part done. Now we could turn on to the knife part, which if you didn't watch the last video and you're watching this, you should go watch the last video. This video will make no sense. But the knife part is basically in this Team Change GUI, you have, as a prisoner, you have a percent, like a chance on getting a knife. So over here in the configurations, prison config, there's a knife chance, so you have a 1 in 20% chance of getting a knife. So let's start scripting this. So we want to do if config dot knife chance, or no, dot tool on spawn dot tool on spawn dot value equals true. Then, so basically this part is saying if you said you want a tool on spawn in the configurations, then we want to do the randomizer again. So local text equals quote unquote knife. Then we want to do local number, or no, we want to do local random number equals math dot random, and then over here is the weird part. So you want to do 1, and then you want to do config. I mean, it's not weird. Config dot knife chance dot value. So instead of putting 1 in 20, you basically say 1 in the value of the knife chance. And now we could do local reply equals text random number. So now we can continue. So now we can do local knife equals game.lighting dot team gear dot knife. So we're basically getting the knife from our gears folder over here. So if you remember from the last video, now we can do if reply equals equals knife. So there's a 1 in 20% chance of the reply being knife. So if the reply is knife, then we want to do knife clone. So we clone the knife inside of the folder. Then we want to do knife.parent equals plr.backpack. So we basically just move the knife to the player's backpack. Now that I did that, the script is actually complete for the prisoner side. I am pretty sure. So we will click play. For example, we have cop and prisoner, so the camera still works. And then if I click prisoner, you can see we are on the prisoner team, and yeah, pretty much is working. But I am going to come to configure. I'm going to change the knife chance to 2. Or actually to 1, so meaning I should get a knife when I spawn. So if I do this, and boom, I get a knife. So I'm going to change the chance back to 20, and for example, just to show you that the spawn speed works, I'm going to change it to 100. Actually, I'm not going to do that right now. I promise you the spawn speed works, but 16 is the default walk speed. So if you want default, it's 16. So now we can continue with the change team. So you could close the team frame because that is actually complete. So now the change teams, you want to add a local script, remove from hello world, and now we could start typing. So we can start off by getting the configs. So local config equals script.parent.parent.config change team. So we're basically getting the change team config. So now we could do script.parent.mouse button one click connect function. This is a function whenever you click this button. Now we want to do if script.parent.text equals quote unquote change teams. Then we want to do script.parent.parent.confirm.visible equals true, and then we want to do script.parent.visible equals false, and then we want to do script.parent.text equals quote unquote please wait, and then we want to do wait config.spamwait.value. Then we want to do I'll explain all this in a second. Then we want to do script.parent.text equals quote unquote change teams. So whatever we're doing right here we're making the confirm button visible, and we're making this button invisible. And then over here we are changing the text to please wait, meaning the button will not work because the text does not change teams, because the button only works if the text changed teams. Then it waits the amount of time you put inside of the spam wait right here. So it waits 10 seconds, and then it changes the text back to change teams, meaning you can use the button again. So I'm going to change this just to 2, just for now. And this script will not work without the confirm script, really. So yeah, it will not really work. It will work, but just I'm not gonna test it out because I'd rather finish the script right now. It is 4 a.m. So we could add a local script into the confirm button, and then we could swipe. So this script is actually pretty long, like the other ones, like the police one, and now we could start. So we could do local config equals script.parent.parent.config.team change team, and we could do local plr equals game.players.local player. And then we could do local cam equals game.workspace.current camera. And we could do local remote equals game.replicated storage dot team prison. So now we want to do script.parent.mouse button one click connect function. Whoops. Now we want to do we'll just mark this out as the main part, and then we want to do remote fire server, and then we want to do plr.character .humanoid root part .cframe equals cframe.new, and then we want to do config .spawn .value, meaning it will come over here, it will get the spawn, and it'll take the value from here. So whatever you put here is where the player will spawn. Now we could do script.parent.frame.visible equals true, and then we want to do script.parent.visible equals false, obviously. Then we want to do plr.character.walk speed equals 0, so the player cannot move, and that is the main part done. Now we could continue back to the camera. So the camera, basically all you need to do is kind of copy the starter camera from the last video. You could copy this part right here, and you could put that in just right here. And that should just be that done. So now we can continue down here with the remove tools. So this will basically remove the player's tools. So we want to do local bag equals plr plr.backpack get children. So this is get children basically means it will get all the items inside of your bag. Now we can do for I v in pairs bag do v destroy. So basically we destroy the parts that are inside of the bag. I just realized that I don't have an end over here for some reason, so I'm just gonna add one because there should be an end for the function with a bracket. But now down here we want to do another area, and we'll do GUI reset. So we'll do while wait do, so while wait basically repeats the script over and over. If script.parent.visible equals true, then wait config .wait till close .value, and then we want to do script.parent.visible equals false, and then script.parent.change teams.visible equals true. Meaning after after right over here, after wait till close, so after 5 seconds, this button will become invisible and the other button will become visible. Now that we did that, this entire script should be 100% done and working. So let's test this out. So if we click, for example, cop and confirm, we get both of our tools, and we randomly spawn in the coordinates we put in. Now if we click change teams, we get the are you sure. Now if I click that, we got an error. Okay, that's fine. What is wrong? Oh, yep, I am stupid. I forgot to do .humanoid.walk speed. So now we could click play and it should be fixed. So if we click cop, confirm, everything worked. We spawned in the same area, but it's totally random. Now if we click change teams, are you sure? Yes. Now if I go into shift P, you can see our character is right there, and and our character cannot move. So you can see if I click W right now, you could hear, and I go back to shift P, you see we did not move. So now if I become a prisoner, we spawn right here, and we have a chance of getting the knife, which is 1 in 20. But let's just say I did that and I do it quickly here. So let me just do this quickly. Oh, there, you see, I did kind of bug it out, but let's see. You can see we have a please wait, which I did. Oh, let's see, we got, oh, what? Okay, I think that was just a random weird error or weird bug. I'm going to configure the change teams to the spam weight back to 5, so it kind of works. The actual spam weight. So right over here, if I become a cop, change teams quickly, become to a prisoner, you can see please wait, and if I click it, nothing happens, so I have to wait a bit until it does that again. Okay, so we did an error with the cop script last video. Okay, so I'm happy I see that now. So if we go into the cop script, and if we come down here to the gear area, you could see taser clone. That is actually strange. I have no idea why it's doing that. I actually have no idea why it's doing that, because it's getting the taser, it's cloning it. Here, let's just do this. So after all of these, you want to just do clone. So let's just do clone over here and clone over there. So now I think that should be fixed. I think. I hope. So if I click cop, confirm, change teams, cop again. Yep, there we go. So it's fixed. Yeah, you can see we spawned in the front this time. Now we become a prisoner, we wait a bit. And yeah, the script is working really nicely, actually. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and this tutorial, please like. I spent a lot of time scripting this, and I think it came out really well. If you have any questions or if it does not work, you could always join my Discord. And I'm always active there. You could ask other members or me for help, and we will be helping you. So to go over what we did in this video, we basically scripted the change teams button. So this is the change teams script, and then we have the confirm script, which is right over here. This is the confirm script, and then we have the confirm prison script, which is right here. So as I said, this video did take a really long time to make. Well, it did take a while for me to actually start filming, but because I was too lazy to film. But it took me a really long time to script everything. I made it really nice, and I also forgot to mention that the SFX, I really didn't mention about this at all, but whenever you hover your mouse over the buttons, it plays a sound. So you could change this SFX to whatever you want the sound to be whenever you hover your mouse over the button. And yeah, if you didn't watch the last video and you watched this, you should watch the last video, otherwise this video wouldn't have made any sense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. As I said, I put in a lot of work into this video. And yeah, if you missed the first part, it is on my channel. Also a link to the video in the description, if you want to have the entire script, even the cop team working. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Also, thank you for 400 subscribers again. I also just want to say one more thing. I started streaming, so you could subscribe with notifications to join streams. And yeah, see ya.